Hi, Mike Hughes, and today we're going to go over horses that are spooky in the arena, in the round pen, and we're going to show you different exercises that you can do in the arena and the round pen to get them through this. And the one exercise that I like using is the change of direction. And we do have videos on that on our membership page, but we'll go through it again really quick. So teaching the change of direction, you want to make sure your horse knows how to flex left and right real well. You want to make sure they know how to disengage their hips real well, just like that. Zero. And the way the change of direction is going to look is we'll bring her out here. I'm going to have her go forward a little bit at a trot. And then the change of direction will... The reason the change direction works so well is because I'm having her go to the right, going to the left, and changing her direction, which keeps her mind on me. I can ask her to change direction at any point, and she has to be paying attention to me and not everything else that's going on in the world that she's looking to spook at. The change of direction is also a working exercise, meaning she's either going to trot or canter. She's got to be working. The work is a motivator. The motivator is a reason for her to overcome her behavior issues, being spooky, or it could be a different behavior issue, but in this, we're talking about spooky behavior. So she's got to be able to work, and in advanced stages, we'll go ahead and bring out some tarps, balloons, balls, and all kinds of other stuff, and she'll have to do the change of direction by them as well. Come in if I switch hands right here. In doing the change direction, you can see all I have to do is change hands with the whip and the lead rope, and she'll automatically change direction at any point at any given time, showing that she has her mind on me and not anything that she's trying to spook at. Now we've been working to change the direction at a trot for a while. Now we're going to go ahead and put her into a canter. When you put your horses into a canter, make sure they don't race off. If they do, you can go easily change their direction. Then you'll change their direction again back to the original direction that you were going in. Also, you want to make sure they're on the correct lead in the front and in the hind. Again, if they're not, I do a change of direction. Then I'll do another change of direction back in the original direction that I was going in until they do pick up the correct lead in the front, in the hind. And I will also would do the same thing if they tried to race off on me. So now I'm going to go ahead and continue doing the change of direction in the round pen at a canter and at a trot. Then I'll just go ahead and change her direction. Again, you can see when I changed her direction, I'm only switching hands with the line, the lead line, and the whip I have in my hand at the time, and it's just a cue for her to go ahead and change her direction. So she's doing pretty good here, going to the left and going to the right. She's looking pretty good. So I'll just work this in here for a little bit more before I go into the... Now we're in the arena, and she's blanketed saddled. I'm going to continue doing the change of direction in here, except we're going to do a little bit more of a advanced changing of direction in here. I'm going to start in the center of the arena, and now as I walk up the center of the arena, I'm going to keep walking, and I'm going to have her do her change of direction going up and down the center of the arena. The reason I'm doing it in the center of the arena is because that's where she's going to be the least spookiest. And again, I'm keeping her mind on me. So I'm going to work it up and down the center of the arena. And as you can see, again, I'm just going to keep walking, and she's going to keep changing her direction. And we'll go more into this advanced changing direction here in a little bit. So now I'm at the end of the arena. I'm going to let her go around. Then I'm going to start working my way to the left side of the arena. And I'm going to work her along the rail doing the change of direction. And then I'm going to come down the left side of the arena, there she's spooky about a barrel. So when they do spook at something, I'm going to continue working them in that area until they can do the change of direction in that area in a calm manner where they just spooked at. Again, this is a working exercise. They have to be able to work, which means they either trot or they can canter, either or. And the work is the motivator. The motivator is a reason for her to change her behavior, her spooky behavior. Is a reason why. So she started going by the barrel in that far corner pretty good. So now we're working her down the left side. And there she doesn't want to go by it. There she wants to canter, going by something that she's also nervous of. So I'm going to keep working her at that area until I see a difference in her. And a difference can be a small difference. It doesn't have to be huge, just that I could see a difference in her by working this exercise with stuff that she spooks at on the outside of the arena or on the rail. Now I'm going to go ahead and work my way back down the left side of the arena, because I saw a difference in her. The difference was she was a little bit calmer going by it. So now we're going to keep working our way down. And now I'm going to go ahead and work my way to the right side of the arena. So it's like I said, this is a moving exercise. I'm moving with her, and we're covering all areas of the arena, or if we're in the round pen, we'd be covering all areas of the round pen. So it's an excellent exercise for spooky behavior, and it's also an excellent exercise for other behavior issues, such as creating a bubble between you and your horse while leading them. And we'll have a video on that soon. But today we're working on this mare not being so spooky when she's in the arena or in the round pen. Some little background on her. She was a abused horse, and while she was at a different facility, before I ever started working with her, the owner of the facility would use a cattle prod to get the horses there to do what he wanted them to do. Even though he didn't own the horses, he'd constantly carry a cattle prod around with him and shock the horses. So when that happens, after a while, the horses not only become spooky of everybody around them, but they become spooky with anything around them. Not just people, but everything around them. They'll become spooky, and that's what happened to this mare, and that's why we're sending her through this type of training. This training is also a controlled exercise without pain or fear. When you do a controlled exercise without pain or fear, you'll build the horse's confidence and trust in people and things around them again. Now, as you can see, I've worked my way all the way up the right side. Now I'm going to go down across the back side of the arena, and I'm going to keep working the change of direction with her. Here in a few days, I'm going to do a remake on how to do the change of direction and the advanced changing of direction, as you're seeing me do here. So now we're going to work her back and forth, and I'm going to work her back where she was originally spooking, and she's doing pretty good there. And I'm going to work her down this side of the arena. So with spooky horses, I'm going to do this exercise first before I get on them. And we are going to do a riding segment with her here in just a little bit. But I want to make sure she's going to be fine with everything before I go ahead and get on her, and I want her to start overcoming her spooky behavior by working this exercise. So there she's doing pretty good where she wasn't doing good before. She's doing a lot better, and we're also showing her there's nothing to be spooky about. So we're going to keep sending her to the left, and we're going to keep sending her to the right, changing her direction. And if she was to spook, going in a certain direction, she tried to change on her own, I'd immediately change her back into the original direction she was going in. And there she's doing really well. I'm happy with how she went around the arena, and I'm happy with now that I'm going to go ahead and stop her here in a minute, and then now we're under saddle. What I do is I ride in the center of the arena where this mare is less likely to be spooky, and we'll walk up and down the arena, in the center of the arena, and I'll go ahead and flex her, move her hip around, change her direction, and we'll go in a different direction, slowly build our way over to the rail where she seems to be the most spookiness. To find out how this mare goes along, please join our membership page by clicking on the link below, or Google us at Mike Hughes Horsemanship Members page, and we hope to see you there as a member soon. Thank you. Bye.